welcome to Manticore. My name is Philip, and I am your keeper, and I am joined by a full village council. Say good evening, village council.
Good evening.
Good evening, Village Council.
How's everyone doing tonight?
All right.
Doing all right.
Feeling all right?
Realized I needed to get into character here. Doing great.
Character. Bonza.
Yeah.
G'day.
So,
Cheers.
Good. Cheers.
Yeah.
Oh, our in chat, our friend Sophia says, I just woke up from a nap. Well, I hope that you did wake up and this isn't about to be your nightmare. But yeah, so welcome to Manticore. This is our second part of of running Not Really Homestead, which is a Cantrip Candles module that I wrote for them. But we're not actually running it because we're doing a horror version shenanigan of it. Because I'll go ahead and tell you guys, in the module, there aren't the weird people who smile all the time. That's not that.
Oh, no?
That's for you guys. But if you want to get, it comes with this set of candles, which is Homestead, and this is 3 candles representing the seasons: Sweet Fig Farmhouse for the spring, Summer Plains for summer. I'm burning that one right now. Ooh, Summer Plains. Candle. Ooh, Naked Flame. Probably dangerous to flush it around like that. And then the last one is Autumn Festival. And it's cool because you usually can't get all of these at the same time since they're seasonally available in different seasons. But if you buy the box, you can get them all together. So that's kind of like a fun... That's a feature, okay? That's a feature of the set. But this is not official SpawnCon, okay? We'll probably run it properly at some point. But for today, this is just FunCon. Welcome to FunCon. Guys, is there a FunCon?
FunCon sounds like a weird corner of the internet.
What is FunCon?
SpawnCon.
SpawnCon is real. SpawnCon's sponsored content.
I understand what your abbreviation is, but
No,
there's another way to
spin.
spin.
That's what they call it.
I for sure thought of that as SPAWN.
100%.
Oh,
Yep.
you guys are talking about SpawnCon. That is fair.
Yeah.
SpawnCon?
Yeah,
SpawnCon?
Yeah.
I thought it was about the comic book character.
Spawn. Todd McFarlane SpawnCon. Yeah, it's a Boston appropriate one. It's fun to have everyone here. If you were joined us last week when we watched our town so far have a pretty they really had a pretty darn effective spring. Or they had a high score, rolled very well, also accomplished all their tasks very well. So they wound up with one of the higher. A peek behind the curtain on this, I think I've even said this last time. In this game, the higher you roll, the higher the stuff it is. It's always better because I built tables where low rolls are bad and the higher rolls are sort of so, it's kind of just a little game designy peek behind the curtain. But the point is, they did very well and got a lot of high rolls from the final thing. They got basically the second, or they got the third highest positive outcome for their village. So, sorry you missed that.
So then regression to the mean tonight?
Yes, tonight things will go much
100%.
worse. Last time, I'll go a little more into detail. We had Donald McDonough, an Irish novelist, Sidney Merles, an Australian big game hunter, Captain John William James, a Civil War veteran, a U.S. Marine, and now a naval guide, were sent by a tall, buff man, unidentified, and a suspicious average man, a suspiciously average man, I guess I'll even change it to. They were sent on a mission to somewhere unknown. They were blindfolded, marched there, although Sydney kind of had some understanding of where they went, and they found themselves in a beautiful but strange valley that seemed ever so alien, ever so unusual. Several people came with them from Boston, including Josie Shea, who quickly proved herself an impressive carpenter and shipwright. But they also found all of these people who I think I only did a couple times, but I will now refer to as travelers, which Norvis is also a traveler who we met later, but all these fine people who are sort of blonde-haired, blue-eyed, smiling at you weirdly, they apparently are travelers. They're not from here, but they come here and they speak English, and they're real eager to please.
Like our boy Hubert.
Hubert was quickly sort of put in
You bet.
a place of serious stuff. If honestly, I feel like Hubert was probably also invited to be a part of the village council, but his two wives, Mary Acorn and Mary Mean to Me, probably said he couldn't spend that much time away from them.
Yeah, because he was captain of the guards.
Spoiler alert: Mary Acorn was fine to it, but oh, not Mary Mean to Me. Our team, they kind of looked the place over, found it a little odd, but they decided to start focusing on certain aspects, and they prioritized defense at the expense of food, which hasn't really been a problem thus far. So they started training several of these travelers and some of the Boston, the folks who came from Boston, to be a town guard, and they did an excellent job training them, especially John William James, who really got, I think, a vital success in his hand-to-hand combat training. They also started building boats, gave kind of really sort of a lot of laborers and resources have been allocated to Josie to sort of help her build lots of boats. So there's now boats on the water, even without it being a formal thing you guys were doing, plenty of people had boats and were out fishing. But that's kind of been a kind of exploring this area became an important thing you guys wanted to handle. You also kind of dammed up a little inlet that a very strange traveler, a little threatening of a guy named Fenwick, came and told you that there was a sea monster, and you took care of it sort of for him, but also for yourself, so well done. You also met an inhuman, eerie, potentially fairy hag, a creature named Crepusca, who sort of was in a house of grass and mushrooms, and who said some pretty eerie things to you. And in coming back from where you got lost in the woods from seeing her, which for Sydney and John are very unusual occurrences, you guys to get lost, so clearly something odd was going on. Sydney revealed that he had seen whence you came, and it was from this sort of strange blue archway, but he knows exactly where it should be, and it is gone. So you're not really sure how you would go back home, even if you had to. The last thing that happens is Donald McDonough, already kind of a guy very interested in pagan ritual, the occult, all of these sorts of things, chose to devote his time to sort of working magics that don't seem to work where he's from, but here things seem to be sparkling in the right way. He started developing some wards to use to defend the town, and largely succeeded, aside from one time that he accidentally summoned a horrific gibbering thing which James and Merles killed. I think we did make the comment that upon seeing this impossible animal, if it was an animal, impossible life form, Merles was not that surprised, as he's from Australia, and some of the Australia fauna would be scarier than that anyway.
I'll say worse.
One night, kind of very just as sort of spring in full bloom, just as summer's about to begin, a strange traveler came. He walked through the wards without any issue, so you could tell that he meant no harm. Also, your wards are not, someone could come through meaning harm, but you'd kind of maybe notice it, whatever. He said he meant no harm. His name is Norvis. You don't think he's a human, but he looks fairly like one, but he did quickly reveal that he is undead. He is a traveler, and he says that you guys are at a real nexus point of a lot of energy. He said something in a language that sounded like Manticore. We're not sure what that was about, but since none of you knew about it, it wasn't a big deal. He insisted that you guys build a great house here. He's surprised you weren't building like a place, as this is the perfect spot for a certain kind of house. Donald McDonough, having pushed a roll to see if this man was trustworthy and failed on the pushed roll, believed him so trustworthy that he started volunteering all sorts of awesome information, including but not limited to that they in fact had found plans for an incredible house that Hubert had brought them when they first moved out. Someone had dropped like a case of plans. Norvis looked at them and he was like, "Oh yes, I'll build this. You let me build this here. I'll do it. Like I'll do it myself. But you got to do this." Captain James was like, "Nah, brah." But ultimately Merle was tempted by. Ultimately, Merle was tempted because, I don't know, the possibility of interesting stuff happened. Sure enough, Norvis summoned a rainstorm, and it seemed like basically building materials started falling from the sky, and when the storm was done, there was a good months of work having been completed, and the framework of a second Empire house standing there. McDonough, looking it over, knows it will be a house of love and dread. That is where we left off. Are there any key moments from last week that I didn't include in that little recap?
Not that comes to mind.
Then
Seems to be pretty on point there.
in that case, I think we will jump on into it. Also for viewers, yes, Schuby wasn't able to make it last week. I had no idea who Schuby was or wasn't going to be in this game, but we opted to just have everyone be different people because, I don't know, everyone here there might be timeline complications, so it is a longer scale of time. So, but in a very fun way, I think Schuby is jumping in as. I don't think Schuby is jumping in. I think it is a fun way. That was what was being modified by. Okay, the point is, Schuby is going to be the NPC Josie. Now relegated to PC. Look out for the PC police, am I right?
Hey, those PC police.
Come on now. So in any case, that is where we've left off. So I'm going to jump on into it by doing a bit of, again, we're not doing the official thing, but this is the kind of fun artwork you get if you are, when we get to Chapter 2, Summer Heating Up.
Nice.
I guess I'll show you as a little preview of whatever. They did art of all of the NPCs I created in the town. They're not really in your town, but it's fun that they're, so you can see them. And there's a lot of real quaint little interactions of ooh, does this person like this person? That's the stuff I wrote for this book because it's wholesome and sweet and cozy. And for ours, I have smiling weirdos and
You can do that?
yeah, I can write cute stuff. I do it all the time. Yeah, I just don't give it to you guys.
Oh, okay.
I know that you can introduce something that appears cute and cozy.
Oh no, I can go.
And
I
then I
can
think
take
there's
it
a
all the
long
way.
enough, and then I think on a long enough time frame.
Yeah, I can get anyone off Hallmark style. No, that's not the point. It's just that I can do it. Yeah, do my own. You know what? Get it off Hallmark style is single dry kiss. Mission accomplished.
Single dry kiss, good.
Single dry kiss. All right. So, the gentle warmth of spring has given way to a bright summer sun. You all, you're not exactly sure, though you are marking the passage of days, you're not exactly sure, what the, astronomical first day changing of the season would be, but one morning, it is exceedingly hot, and you all realize that summer is here. As you do whatever ranging you do near the village, or especially if you go deeper into the forest of the valley beyond, you see that strange nuts and unknown berries, unlike the more familiar fruits you'd have seen up to this point, are now hanging from the trees. There's a sweet scent of orange blossom in the air. That's because of the candle. I put stuff in about the candle. Don't worry about that part. The tall grass is fragrant, candle. And the hemp plants, candle. The point is, you start to see that many of your villagers are even the smiling travelers. They are starting their day by kind of taking a dip in the water because it's hot and it's refreshing to do so. Nights will be spent around bonfires, watching fireflies blinking. But there is a lot of work to do, and a sense, as the heat has increased, perhaps so have the dangers. So we will begin with the first summer meeting of the village council, that Josie will say that you've been, consulting them, but at this point you're now sort of a voting member. So as you guys begin to look at the fully functional, I suppose I will mention one interesting thing about the things that you chose is you have 3 complete features. Nothing is in process. There's no like, okay, now we got to finish our our blacksmith, or aside, I guess, from the great house. Aside from this strange mansion kind of up on that rock, you have a completed shipwright operation. Josie, you're not even really needed to run it. I mean, obviously you do because you're the carpenter, but your team, they know how to build boats. They are building different boats. They can build any boat you need them to build. Your town guard are no longer in training. They know exactly what they're doing. And you have not really had any issues with strangers kind of coming in and causing trouble, and the few who come and look are actually put off by the wards you've put up before they're even put off by Hubert and his guards. So things are running smoothly. You are not... Food is plentiful enough here that, there's always fish and kind of, wild caught stuff, but no one has taken it upon themselves to plant or sort of, raise any animal husbandry stuff like that. So no one's going hungry, but you're not you're not just replete, you're not just flush with food. So a thing to consider, but this doesn't have to be a food town, What kind of town does it have to be?
Mystic Night.
Mystic Night. We shall leave that to our gentlemen to our gentleman and lady as they begin to discuss.
Well, yes. I think sort of definitively we're going to go down the Mystic Night route. Though, Mr. James, I don't know if you were aware of sort of the
Captain.
Sorry, Mr. Captain James. I'm not sure if you were aware of the revelation of that our great carpenter did with such a great job on the shipwright that we found we were able to now maybe make an arcane boat.
Like a magic boat?
A magic boat, yes. It's a new
Train them
option.
so well. They're very skilled.
Yeah. There's some...
You're right there, Cindy.
Yeah, just had a moment of trying to remember who I was. I don't know how that happened. But yeah, there's some new options that we could do. I don't know if you noticed, both in this season and in the next. But yeah, ultimately we can combine your expertise and Josie's and Mr. McDonough's and make some arcane boats and potentially some arcane ships.
Yeah, I guess, Captain, how would you feel about building a boat that could sail the tides of the arcane?
Well,
I don't know exactly what that means, but to me it
Why?
seems like some Jules Verne stuff.
but I'm willing,
Around, right? Yeah,
after
Jules
seeing
Verne's
what
around.
we've seen, willing to give it a try.
I've just certainly chartering waters never before experienced.
It is pretty appealing to sail some new areas.
Think so too. Yeah. I was also noticing. I feel like we should lean into that. Maybe get some fishes so we can get a little bit more food coming in. We also probably. I mean, I know we want to get on Mystic Nights at some point. Maybe not this season, but the next. We should look at getting some patrol boats as well. But our defense is pretty good right now.
Sure.
And then, just like looking at this month, I think getting those arcane boats, Mystic Knights, and then some fishes is probably a pretty good start. And, if we wanted to, we can decide whether we want to keep building that house, maybe add some input, or just leave it to our cannibalistic friend over there.
Yes, you do. Norvis is. You can kind of look up and see that he is sort of slowly walking around, and you never see him pick up a hammer or carry any wood. But every once in a while, you see, a wall went up, Interesting that the wall already has wallpaper on it. That's odd. Why would you do it that order? But that's what's happening.
I don't know.
Is there a storm every time that something gets added?
No.
Just that one time. All right.
Yeah.
Well, and then I was thinking also, if we started with that, then in autumn we would be able to probably pick up the patrol boats and finish the ship of the Arcane, and that kind of takes care of a lot of our immediate needs, and would leave us a couple of extra options as well. Like we could finish the house if we wanted to, and I think we could even add one more thing. I don't know what it'd be, but but that would give us a couple of finishing touches. Could inspect maybe some secrets of the valley, or some create some stones that stand, or maybe just make some trawlers and feed ourselves a little bit better, depending how we're feeling at that point.
Well, I mean, that house kind of still creeps me out, so I'll let our friend deal with that.
I'll be honest. I kind of agree with that approach.
Yeah. I like sleeping outside anyways.
It's weird though, because I keep having these dreams and like there's this voice whispering, like, you should build the house over and over again. Build the house. But I'm like, it creeps me out a little bit. I'm not sure whether I should listen to it or not.
I feel like you absolutely shouldn't listen to it.
Oh, well, that's just been me, because I think we should build the house.
We've done it. We already
Sneaks
decided
in.
you don't get any input on the house anymore. When it deals with the novice, we know you're a little biased.
Well, I'm just saying, all I'm saying here is that what you're both saying is that there's someone here that bothers you that is building a house in your town. And you could have some input on what that house is. And instead, you're just like, no, let him do whatever he wants. All I'm saying is that maybe you do want to have a little input on what it is. I really want to weigh in on the backsplash. It's an important feature.
Didn't want to just do the subway tile, huh?
It's
Very
so overdone.
Solid. Mr. Keeper. I don't know why I'm doing the accent. Keeper, would you mind if I back colored some of our choices so we can keep track?
I have. You mean for what you're considering now? Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Okay. Great. I'm gonna just
go for it for I thought you meant for spring.
highlight.
But yeah,
highlight
actual
decisions.
Yeah. Arcane boat.
Highlight everything you're considering.
And fish.
100%. Right. Fisheries. 100%.
So fishers from last time. Arcane boat and the Mystic Knights. Those are things. Now, Josie. Now, I should actually add, not that it is a group thing. I am gonna give you 4 choices, but that's because now there's 4 of you. So, make sure that Josie has, can. I mean, in character, Josie's probably like, arcane boat, patrol boat things. But just everyone, consider your choices.
Both Schuby and Josie agree with the highlighted options.
All right, I put in yellow the ones what we've decided to do for sure.
Okay.
Orange are still up for debate. Green are next season.
Well, so
choices that we've kind of decided.
Technically, would need to do the patrol boats this season to have it for next season.
Yeah, really.
But I could, because that is a lot of thing. Like I could allow you to do that contemporaneously. The idea is that the patrol boats teach you to have like a navy, like sailors who are sailing with naval intent, tactical intent, such that you can then have a ship of the arcane that is crewed both by these stuff.
Right.
But there are a few things like the where is it like the village or I think the woods bounty for the previous season has a special, or the current season has a special rule where like you can complete this thing at the same time as this. So I suppose I could allow that for next season, but that means you have to do the patrol boats next season.
Understood.
Yeah. Or you could do trawlers next season after you've finished your fishers. But
I'll put in an orange then. We can decide what we want to do there.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Well, it kind of sounds like if we're going to go by the letter of the law, we have to decide what's more important: putting in input on this house that we have, or building that ship of the arcane next season, or maybe we just don't eat and skip the fish at all. Totally.
Oh,
I mean,
Yeah, it's tough decisions.
Food is important
you know,
if we want to keep working, particularly.
things need food to live.
Yes.
That is true.
Well, at least we do. We're not sure about the
Uh,
smiling folk.
Oh, they eat.
Oh,
I've
they
seen
eat.
it.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
for sure.
okay.
What I called them last time.
Now, I don't know if they get weaker if they don't eat, but I do know they eat.
you gotta keep your army fed.
You know, it's a really good point. I mean, with all the training we've been doing, and then if we're going to try and make them miss ignite, so it's going to take more training.
Gentlemen, I
It's gonna be
know how you all feel about Norvis, but do we think he might be able to lend us any assistance in the arcane boat endeavor? It could speed things along, seeing the progress he's made.
If you'd like to ask him, you certainly are welcome to. He's very
Oh,
close.
I'd be happy to go. I stopped by to talk to him a lot, actually.
Yeah, he does.
I-
Yeah.
I don't want him near my boats.
If Josie, if you want to go visit with him, or Josie and Donald can go, I guess. I don't think Captain James would be going, but yeah.
I'd like to employ him for that if we do decide to go with the arcane boat, if we've made our final decision.
Sure. Okay. So yeah, if you guys walk up to the place, he'll sort of notice you coming out, and you notice that when it's like really bright sunlight, he tends to sort of stay more in the shadows, kind of. But he'll sort of nod at you, kind of eerily, from under like the one eave that's been built where he spends his daytimes. He'll say, "Oh, so you're is there something I can help you with, my loyal counselors?"
Yes, Norvis, I've noticed you've made such great strides in constructing this house.
I have.
And it's been contrary to everything I know as a carpenter. Obviously, I mean this as a compliment. I'm wondering if we might be able to get your help building some of our arcane boats.
Arcane boats?
Yes.
I know you have wards around your village, so your plan is to put those wards upon boats to make them.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you this. There is no better river for it, no better lake for it, no better water for it than the pure water you've got there, so certainly a wise plan. I'll ask you this. Could this arcane boat, what's your purpose for it? Would it be for trade? Will you be bringing more things upon it?
I think that would be part of the idea for sure.
Yeah. We would get
Help
supplies.
with that.
Well, we're sort of
Do
doing
some
this.
fishing.
We're sort of doing this in a backwards way, since there is an escalation if Norvis comes, according to this little booklet here. It's me. But it was only if I was sort of building a trader. But since you're using it for trade,
Guide to Revenating that you've got there.
it's a guide to something. You don't have to worry about it.
Right.
The living.
I worry about everything you do over there.
It's a guide for a handbook for the recently deceased.
Yeah, that's a close handle. Yeah, that's a close handle for it. Norvis does in fact grant a large bonus for any trade-related endeavors. You can ask him for help. So for the arcane boat, Norvis actually can help you if you would like him to.
Excellent. Yes, absolutely.
That'd be great.
Yeah, I'd be happy to. Oh, you think you're going to help me out? You'll listen. I understand. He sort of nods to the captain. I understand you're not sort of necessarily. You have conflicted feelings about this great house I'm building here. So you're welcome to sort of, spend a fair bit of time, send some of your resources this way and help build it. But no, you don't have to. I've got it all well under control. Especially if you get yourselves an arcane boat. I strongly suspect we might be able to speed up everyone's process with something like that.
And also, Captain, I trust that Norvis, you'd help with sort of the construction of the boats, but you'd leave the installment of the wards to myself, just as sort of a easing of everyone's consciousness if anyone's uneasy about. So I think some of us still don't quite understand your powers.
I am my powers. I mean, what you're saying makes little sense to me. I know magic more than you, my friend. So I think you want to know the enchantments I put on that boat. Don't you want to make sure you don't wind up somewhere you're not supposed to be?
Maybe, instead, Mr. McDonald can, just watch and learn a little bit.
I think that would be
Yes.
my contributions would be. Let me phrase it like this: I want that boat. There are certain things I want that boat to bring me. That would be a long trip for me and a much shorter trip for that if it's done right. Ergo, I want to make sure it's nice and safe and effective. So,
Well then,
You're going to restrict where we can go?
well, in a sense, yes. In terms of it will restrict you from inadvertently going anywhere you shouldn't want to. Although I'll tell you right away, Captain, I'll point the exact ward out to you. If you ever want to be utterly unencumbered, you can always just crack that ward with a hammer, and then the ship could go, or the boat could go all sorts of places.
Is that how wards work? You just hit him with a hammer?
The ward I would install so that you could do so, yes. If you want to not be sort of kept to the shallow, safe waters, I could do something of that nature, yeah.
And we just have to take your word for it that it does these things?
That's the idea.
Sounds like a great plan.
I'm out.
Could learn quite a lot from you, I think.
So, he will assist you with the arcane boat. We'll get to that in a moment. So, it sounds like you are doing Fishers, Mystic Knights, and Arcane Boat no matter what. The question is, what will that fourth activity be?
Well, if he's touching our arcane boat, maybe we should at least deploy some of those patrol boats to try to make everything is on the up and up.
Patrol boats as well. Okay.
That's my 2 cents as the
Yeah.
captain, but I will defer to this committee.
I would second that. With Norvis's help, I will have more laborers to assist in building other boats.
And who am I to speak against the captain and the shipwright? The shipwright constructor, also known as a carpenter. Extraordinaire. Carpenter extraordinaire.
I think the title is Shipwright.
Yeah.
One who builds
I'm just
boats,
great with
that's it.
wood.
Like, that was good. Yeah. But it's the same as like a playwright. One who rots things.
My question
Work to
is,
rot, and one who did it is a right. Yes.
my question is, Mr. Keeper, were you serious about allowing us to get the patrol boats when we get the arcane ship of the arcane?
I am serious about it. That you could do that along with it next season. I would allow that. I will also say that having patrol boats now, out of concern, the way Captain James said it, having patrol boats could allay concerns about your arcane boat, certainly, because you have some of your town watch out on the water at all points.
Right. And I'm in favor of that. Let me just say that for the group.
What was your alternative?
I'm very much in
bonus
favor.
one to do? Yeah.
Well, I'm just looking ahead, and I'm trying to figure out what we would use our resources for in the next season, and realizing that there's a lot of things you need established to build the next thing. I'm a little worried we wouldn't be able to build as much as we would like. And so I'm wondering if maybe instead what we would do is get Secrets of the Valley and try and explore a little bit of our local area, which we could then further next season.
So in other words, you would do Arcane Boat, Mystic Knights, Fishers, Secrets of the Valley 1, leaving you next season free to do Secrets of the Valley 2, Ship of the Arcane, along with patrol boats.
And Trollus,
and
or
Trollus.
something else.
Lot of boats.
This is my thinking.
That does seem reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fair point.
My thinking is we should either give our input on the house now, and then we can do that again next season, or we investigate some of the local secrets in this here valley, and then do so again next season. I think that's just a more efficient way of using our time. But I'm indifferent as to which direction we go. Nova seems helpful, if a little suspicious and problematic.
A little too helpful.
Maybe you're onto something with some of the secrets there. Maybe that'll help us uncover some things about this Norvis character too.
Fair point.
We could just rely on our foraging again.
And not even do fishers, yeah.
Not do fishing at all.
If you don't do fishing, you probably don't do fishing next time, and you guys are just embracing the idea that you're not here to make food permanently, which is fine. You can trade for it. That's what an arcane boat is for. They'll bring you lembas bread. What is lembas bread, you ask? Just a bite can feed a man for a day. How many have you had for 11 Z's? So
that's an interesting idea. So we don't do any fishing. We can help at the house, and we can learn about the secrets in this valley.
Or you can patrol boat in Secrets of the Valley and keep more of an eye on Norvis. But also keep an eye on Norvis in the house, either way. So, I thought we were doing fishers, but it sounds like we're not doing fishers. That's okay.
What do you think, Miss Shea and Mr. McDonough?
Arcane boat, I think, is for sure. Mystic Knights for certain. We've established that. A path for food is important, I feel. If we are to only rely on trade, I don't know how far that would get us. I'm not sure. How about you, Mr. McDonough?
Well, I'm inclined to agree with you, other than we haven't really run into any issue so far in the months we've been here. And we're in sort of a more of a plentiful season.
Mm-hmm.
And I am curious about what is going on in the house. And in the valley.
Mm-hmm.
So, which is to say, I don't really have a helpful opinion, I guess.
Do you want to ask Hubert?
Hubert's opinion is always valued.
Did I hear my name?
Yes, please.
What's the debate?
We'd love to get your input on this. We're debating whether to fish this season, or explore the valley, or to attend a little bit of a time on this mystic house that's being built here. I think we can
guard our arcane boat.
Or
forget that one.
Or add some more patrols to our boats.
Well, hold on. What's this arcane boat? I didn't even hear about that one. Or you've already said that's happening no matter what.
We're building that. I think we're all committed to doing that.
Fantastic.
But we feel like we have enough resources here in the town to do one more thing. And we're trying to figure out what that last thing should be.
Well,
we've got it down to we can do 2 of these 4, I believe. We can explore the valley. We can fish. We can add some security to our boats, or we can finish working on this house a little bit more.
Well, as the captain of your town guard, I love the idea of keeping things safe, and I love the idea of exploring. It's almost like I'm picking the 2 that have a prereq of town guard.
My man.
Hubert, just a question. I don't know that I've asked you this. I'm just sort of wondering, what do you eat? How do you eat?
Oh, what do you mean, how do I eat?
I mean, I understand that you how more in how do you acquire food?
Oh.
Not like in the how do you physically
same way
ingest.
we all have. People go around foraging. Couple people have planted little gardens. Nothing on a massive scale. And of course, lots of fish. You're saying you want more people fishing? I don't need that. We have fish every night for dinner.
And is that something you all did before we got here?
No.
What did you eat before we got here?
So I would say it makes sense to me to do patrol boats and go out and explore. Those are the two areas that I find most interesting. Fishing, I don't think that makes sense, and that gentleman building the house, he seems to be doing fine on his own. I wouldn't cross him. No. All right, well, I'm going to go back to work.
Thank you, Hubert.
I have to smile so much as him. It hurts my face. Okay.
I don't agree with his choices necessarily, but I do love the way he presented them.
What did they eat before we got here?
Didn't answer that question. A little disturbing.
Yeah.
Really just sort of let that hang there.
Mm-hmm.
Out in the.
A little bit.
Maybe they don't need to eat.
Well, if they're eating fish all the time now, I think that's a good answer. Maybe we don't need more people fishing.
You
Sure.
have ample food.
Yeah.
You don't have abundant food, and if you try to stay here through the winter, who knows? But by then, maybe you'll have an arcane ship that can just be bringing you, Boston's finest beans every morning. Yeah, that's the idea. It's like if you have trade, you don't have to be generating food. Yeah.
True.
All right.
All right. So, Secrets of the Valley?
Well, I think that sounds great.
It sounds like Secrets of the Valley is something you guys want to do. So the question is, do you do the patrol boats to keep the arcane stuff a little safe now, or are you going to help Norvis with his shenanigans?
You guys have my vote.
Patrol boats is your vote. Yeah.
Patrol boats would be mine as well. I think if Norvis, if he was able to offer his services for the arcane boat, he's doing fine with the Great House.
All right. Look, I'm all in favor of this. I think this is a great idea. I think you guys have nailed it so far. I want to throw out one crazy possibility. No.
That's go for it. Yep. It's not almost 8:30 or anything. Yeah, do it. Yeah, let's do it up.
All right. One crazy possibility is, hey, if we're all in on trade, let's invest in a blacksmith. And then maybe we get some blades in this valley. You know what I'm saying? Get the Mystic Knights really Mystic Knighting it up.
What would you suggest? Take
Instead of the
It's a
boats,
crazy thought.
right?
It's a crazy thought. Let's not go there. It's too much. I know. Sorry. Just got excited for a second.
No, it's a fun idea.
I was just thinking like a mystic elephant gun, like a Mouther gun? Taking out tentacles?
I was so sure you were about to say riverboat because that's the one that increases your trade. But yeah.
Oh, right.
But
I mean,
no, I think a blacksmith certainly makes sense. But otherwise, you do have. I see 4 in yellow.
Mm-hmm.
I think those are 4
that would all be playing by the rules. So okay.
Yeah.
Great. Then we're just gonna jump on through it. We're gonna start with some Mystic Knights. Mystic Knights of Tirano, Mystic Knights of the Boingo. Okay, so, you begin training Hubert in magic. Norvis can give guidance on this, but he will not give you the big bonus as this has no relation to trade. You notice that what you're sort of Donald. Actually, Donald, why don't you just go ahead and start off and give me
an occult roll?
Yeah, what do you do? You can do paganism on this.
Oh,
I was trying to think if there was something else I could let you do, but I think that's the best one. No, take it back. Do a library use.
Oh, sure.
Do a kind of, let's see, as you've gone through your stuff, let's see what kind of little types of spells you most want to teach these guys.
So it's a 30, so that's a hard success.
Hard success. Excellent work. So yes, in that case, you figure out kind of like, rather than being like, they're going to have this and this and this, you're kind of like, let's just make sure they have some basic like warding spells and basic offensive spells so that they can kind of, be mystical knights. You're not going to go too flashy. You find really good options in your various pagan things. And At this point, I think we're ready for a little skill challenge related to it. Yes, Mr. Merles.
Would it be possible for me and Captain James to adapt their newfound spells into some tactical knowledge?
Sure. Yeah. Why don't you guys both give me your respective fighting? Why don't you do rifles and shotguns?
Sure.
And James can do a more close-up fighting, as he's done before. Fighting brawl.
You're going to be kidding me. I'm going to push that, because that's not good.
That's what we want.
Oh, no.
Did you fail again?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
James, how did you do?
95.
Ooh,
95.
I have a 39.
39. Okay, so.
But hearing what Mr. Merles has done,
yeah.
oh, can I use 22 luck? Make it a 17.
That gets you to an extreme.
Yeah.
This is not the actual thing. This is some fun flavor. This is not the actual challenge, so I would recommend saving that. That being said, something really bad's about to happen. So if you want to do that, I would allow a try of. Actually, no, I can't. He's already done it. This is how it works.
All right, then I won't do it.
So, Mr. Merles,
Sorry, everyone.
while attempting to teach everyone about sort of like some tactical stuff and, kind of like understanding that it's almost like they're going to be shooting bolts of energy.
Right.
Like you're sort of like giving them a demonstration with your we'll say your elephant gun. Roll the damage of your elephant gun, please.
Well, that doesn't sound like a good idea. Definitely feel like I'd use the carbine for practice, but that's fine. That's fine.
Well, I think you were saying and then if there's a really big monster, you'd need like the magic equivalent of this.
Goodbye, Hubert.
Right.
Well, we'll see. What
That's 12.
12?
12. 3d6 plus 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That is good by Hubert, in fact. So in your demonstration and talking about this, your gun discharges.
Oh no.
And kills Hubert.
Oh God.
Hubert
Not
is
Hubert.
struck by the elephant gun. In shock, he falls back and dies with a smile on his face.
Oh.
He even died like a good man.
I don't
so
know that
sorry,
I would characterize it that way.
Maybe you should stay out of the magic.
Yeah.
Mr. Merles.
My God. I feel terrible.
Mary Acorn says, "Oh no, that's terrible."
I'm so sorry,
Mary
Mary.
Mean to Me says, "Good riddance."
Oh, I'm so sorry, Mary.
Don't be. Don't waste a tear on him. I won't.
All right.
Maybe we need to find a new captain of the guard, I guess.
Certainly a thing you could do. Sadly, he has been killed outright. So yes, he unfortunately.
No.
There was a potential that we would let him roll for whatever, but unfortunately the gun discharged. Now here's a question for you, Mr.
What's going to
Lewis.
happen with his kids? It's going to look out for him.
John, Mary, and John.
Yeah. I let us hope that Mary Acorn does more than Mary Mean to Me.
Well, I think Mary Mean to Me should be the new captain of the guard.
You want Mary Mean to Me to be the captain of the guard?
Feels like she'd keep everyone in line.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
Okay.
Might be struggling with morale, but
Hearing you say that,
How would you know?
she'll say,
suppose I
Oh.
wouldn't.
"I can be the captain of the guard. I can drink with my buddies all night. Stay out acting like I'm a big shot. I can do that no problem. I can walk
there you
around
go.
with an inflated sense of self-importance.
Maybe somebody else.
No, I'm all over it. Don't you worry."
I mean, those are the major job requirements.
But that's
I'll
not
take it.
really
I'll
true.
take
because
it.
we've
That's
done
not the
But the first thing I wanted
requirements
to
at all.
discuss is gun safety.
Oh,
Excellent.
jeez.
She's got my vote.
Councilmember Merles, I think you're going to need to stay in our jail for a night as we confirm that you didn't make any criminally negligent mistakes and that it really was an accident. We'll investigate. This way.
Wait
sir.
a minute.
This way.
Well,
Hold
hold
on.
on. Let's.
This seems a little extreme.
Oh, sorry, do
Clearly
you
it was
think
an
you're above the
accident.
law, Mr. Merles?
I think.
Well, he shouldn't have been standing in the line of fire. One
As a
might
big
say.
as a seasoned hunter, Mr. Merles,
Right.
you should have known better.
I mean,
That's a
mistakes
good
happen.
question, though, Mr. Merles. I would like for you to make an intellect roll.
It's a 3.
A 3.
A 3. It's about as extreme as it gets.
That is actually so extreme, 'tis vital. So, Mr. Merles, and I don't want to go too Baldwin on this, but like, you are truly sure that your finger was not on the trigger when the gun misfired. You feel that something was wrong.
It's so Baldwin, that's Stephen Baldwin.
Well, I'd like to, if I
Not what
can,
was thinking, but sure. Yeah.
I'd like to gather my fellow council members and impart that information upon them.
You can impart any information you'd like from the jail for tonight.
Well,
as
first of all, we have
investigate.
due process here before.
Oh, I
you
know,
get
but
arrested.
that's why he's not going to a prison. We haven't built one of those yet. The jail is just where we hold someone when they're being taken into custody as we.
I don't think he needs to be held.
So already, there's different rules for different people.
Hmm.
See, we need a new captain of the guard. This isn't working out.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Look, I'll go to jail for the evening. It's not a
Yeah, I don't
problem.
think there's a.
But
We have
yeah,
too much work to do.
I agree with Captain James. That is not an acceptable approach, but there's way too much like what do you call it?
Look.
Passive aggressiveness.
Look, Mr. Merles, look, you're my fellow council member and my friend, and we've journeyed here together. But you did just shoot her husband down in front of her. I think going to the jail for a night is a perfectly reasonable response to that.
The training exercise went wrong.
Exactly.
Right, and then the investigation will sort of conclude that.
Mr. McDonough, should you have gone to jail when you summoned a crazy mouthing monster in the middle of us?
Well, if it had killed someone, probably.
I don't think that should be the bar.
What should be the bar then, Mr. James?
I think it's you have to investigate these crimes and have due process before we.
We're not putting him in. We're not sentencing Mr. Merles. We're asking him to spend a night in jail while this investigation happens.
I feel like his services are best deployed out with us.
At night, I think we could spare him, and it is just considering that someone was killed. I think a death is the bar.
There's 2 pieces of Hubert over there.
Well,
Mary Mean to me will say, I'd settle for house arrest.
That's fine. Whatever. It's fine. I don't mind, but I need to talk to you all.
All right, yeah, you
Because
guys
what
can go to
just
his house,
happened
That's fine.
That's not.
fine.
I just want to be clear about this. I'm fine to be confined for the evening so that everyone feels better about the situation. But I want to be very clear. I didn't actually shoot him. I know it was my gun. I know it went off, and I know he died and was hit by it. My finger was not on the trigger when it went off. Something else created that situation. And with all the weird stuff in this valley,
Can we examine the gun?
Make an
Can we
intellect
examine the
roll.
gun?
I believe you, Mr. Merles, but I'm just trying to.
You know her name's Mary Mean to me, right? It's not like Mary Reasonable or Mary Detective.
that's why I think she's
9.
Hmm.
So that's an extreme success.
Is there a
Extreme
John or
success.
Mary Detective
All
around
I'm saying,
here?
all I'm
That'd be really
saying is
nice.
that you've just trained a whole lot of people to use magic and weapons, and now you're telling them that you can just murder them in front of them, and that there's no repercussions for that. All I'm saying is one night to look like you're falling and playing
I'm not-
nice.
it was
like
I
a
haven't-
small-
training
But I-
exercise gone wrong. It happens.
Exactly.
So, your investigation of the machine. You know that this gun would go off without pulling the trigger, were someone to or it could, if you hit it with a hammer or dropped it, because these are old timey or but no one hit this with a hammer. He didn't drop it when it discharged. He kind of fumbled it. But if he's saying he didn't pull the trigger, then you're not sure how it could have misfired.
Could I use spot hidden to see if there was some sort of like tampering with it?
Sure.
I will push that.
Yeah, that's the spirit. God, fail it, fail it, fail it. Double 2 failed pushes. It'll be so good.
Can you... It's a success. Can I spend luck on it?
To get a better success? Sure. Yes.
One luck to make it a hard success.
Sure. That's fine. Even on a push, you can do that. Yes. All right. You do notice that near the trigger, there is some material, some sap, kind of something kind of slightly greenish tinged, and something that if you kind of look at it closely, you think is maybe a mushroom or dirt or something. You think it's a mushroom.
Does it look like the mushrooms we encountered in the forest with Crepusca?
You encountered mushrooms there, yes. You're not exactly sure the specific kind, but it has something. There's something kind of creepy and eerie about it.
Well, it does appear, Mr. Merles, that there is a mushroom growing near the trigger. Something that seems like it... I don't know where it came from or what its purpose is, but I do recall we ran into someone who lives in a mushroom.
Did we not feed them yet?
Well, I can't say that makes me feel a lot better about the situation, but it does bring me a little bit of relief to know that there were some outside influences affecting that. Look, I'm going to spend the evening in the house, and while I do so, I'm just going to go ahead and examine and clean all my rifles and guns. Just make sure this situation does not happen again. Miss James, I might encourage you to have the rest of the guard do the same. There's one thing I know about mushrooms. Once they infect one place, the spores get everywhere. So probably best to give it a thorough cleaning all the way around.
In that case, because we do have to do 4 of these, so I'm going to sort of speed things slightly. A quick investigation indicates that several of the firearms in town do seem to have plant-like growth within them. So, having seen that, Mary Mean to me accepts that Mr. Merles is not the hero she thought he was who killed Cubert. She will lift the arrest. We're going to do a quick skill challenge as you see to. So we're doing an improvised one. We're not rolling. It's going to be based on the horrific situation. You must guide the Mystic Knights to using their newfound ability to solve this problem. So skill challenge. Let's see what we got. I outside the box, think of what abilities you'd like to use for this. This is probably a less common thing for you. Probably haven't done too many of these yet, Josie, Shea. So I can help you walk through. Basically, the idea is you all have to make a roll. Only one of you can fail the roll. Ideally, you'll all succeed. And if anyone fails, we need at least one hard success to counter it out. But if everybody gets like hard or better, you might get bonuses to your success on this. So I would actually say, Josie, you do have one ability on there that is particularly notable for this in your 3rd column, which is mechanical repair.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, I don't know if none of the rest of you, I think, even have that. So I think perhaps, Josie, if you'd like to start us off, why don't you give us a mechanical repair roll?
Okay.
So you can kind of you can be taking guns apart, showing them how to remove stuff. How do we do?
That's a 92. I'm going to push it.
Push it, push it, push it.
Boy. That is, oh my God. Oh no, that's a 49.
49.
That's a success. Regular success.
Not a 94, a 49. Yeah, that's better. Okay, a regular success is very good. You sadly don't get to click the box, but Josie goes through and helps them, explains how to take the guns apart, and you maybe even like come up with some little tools that can go in there and really scrape out the spores, and maybe some some chemical stuff to put in, and really some fungicides.
Antifungals.
Merles.
Oh yeah. Well, I'd love to if I could. I want to use my listening skill.
Okay.
And to maybe get everybody to broaden that skill a little bit, get them to get in touch with the natural world around them, and kind of feel the world and the vibe in case something goes off.
I think that's a great idea, and I like the idea that they are listening to their weapons and listening to their tools to see if there's stuff growing within. So let's go ahead and do that listen roll.
Well, that's a 91. That's really not a success.
It's not.
What do you think, guys? Should I push it?
Yeah.
All right. Everyone says yes, so
yes.
Let's push this roll.
Always
every
push.
day.
Yeah, that's a 21.
There we
go.
Hard success.
That's
Very good. So we've had an even.
Salt and pepper would be proud.
So basically, as you begin to listen, you teach them what to listen for, and these Mystic Knights. You also, however, notice. Actually, McDonough, let's have you do the next one.
All right. I'm sort of thinking that given the way that Ms. Shea has taught them how to sort of more mechanically, mundanely take care of the weapons, I'm wondering if I could, given my inclinations or suspicions where they came from, use sort of maybe some occult knowledge about how they can protect themselves against
and it could be
fey infections.
Paganism sounds good, yeah.
All right. That would be a 12. That is an extreme success.
An extreme? Well, that's great. An extreme is very good. Yes, and in fact, Mr. Merles, you at first you're kind of teaching them to listen, and when they hear, they're using tools like Miss Shea does, or they hear a thing, but eventually you now see that the Mystic Knights, periodically, they'll be walking around a corner, and suddenly they'll go, having learned to listen by you, and then they move a hand and make a little somatic gesture, and there's a little flash on the ground as some mushroom that was growing just on the corner of some little cabin evaporates thanks to a new spell they've been taught by Mr. McDonough. So now they are alert to the possibility that strange growths are moving into the town. Mr. James.
Oh, Knights are really getting good at this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have two options I was thinking. One was teaching them, I guess, dodging and dexterity so that when it does go off, it can stay clear.
Okay.
Or like a survival or a first aid to clear the spores and keep them well preserved.
Let's do a first aid. That's an interesting
All right.
Yeah, that's a different one.
It's like a gamesmanship question here.
Okay.
Well, given that three of us have succeeded, right, and one failure can happen,
and you've had an extreme and a hard, so if he fails,
so you could just go for something you have a 10 in, right, just to see if you could check the box.
He doesn't.
I already rolled.
He doesn't.
I know. I'm just asking this question. I think you're going smart.
Yeah.
And we should do it that way because our circumstances.
That being said, a fumble would be bad, and it's 5.
That being said,
how do we do?
I rolled a 77.
Okay.
So, I know the rules always push it, but we're good.
You are good already. So if you
So it's up to the group.
What is your score in first aid?
57. So it's
a little bit of a coin flip.
Yeah. It's up to the group.
Well, I always support you in whatever it is you decide to do. And I'm not a small game hunter. I'm a big game hunter.
Yeah.
And I always say go big or go home.
Yeah.
But
Kevin,
that's me.
If you were in my shoes, I know what you would say. And so I must tell you to push it.
Mm-hmm. I third that.
Okay.
Come on, Captain. We believe in you.
This will be the end of Mary Mainsmere.
Oh.
How'd we do?
51.
51.
Good. Well done.
Well done. So,
You know you could do it.
Just under.
Just under. Excellent work, team. You have successfully trained
Canonically
your
lucky.
Mystic Knights. All right, very
But
good.
no box check.
You don't get to box check because we had a lot of pushed rolls, so sadly no box checks. Okay, so that is one of the things I for all of these we won't. We're gonna now move on to the patrol boats. For this one we won't even. I'm not even gonna do a setup for this. I'm simply gonna we're just gonna get into the meat of doing this because basically, you guys begin to build boats that can actually patrol the lake in case other people are coming from there. It can also help escort the few ships who come sort of more safely. You saw that guy out there, Fenwick, and he seemed if the closest thing to a pirate anyone's seen is a guy, so the idea that they're out there. Also, there are sea monsters. It makes sense. So let's go ahead and roll a D8, please, someone. Ooh, don't roll an 8. In this case, it's bad to roll high. The higher, the scarier. The complications tables, the lower, the better. Yeah. Roll a D8.
I got one. Okay. Oh.
Don't roll an 8.
I rolled
Jed did it.
What'd you roll, Jed?
a 2.
2!
Yes.
Great. That means we go to the general complications table. I love it.
I really thought it was an 8 at first, and I was very scared.
Now roll a
but
12.
It's a 2. A D12?
Mm-hmm.
Or just a 12?
A D12, sorry.
7.
Ah. Oh. How interesting. Norvis, who is down there, helping with the I'm gonna reskin this because this is that Norvis gets attacked by a giant scorpion, but we'll have him attacked by something more sea-based. Norvis, who's down there, kind of consulting on the arcane boats while the patrol boats are being things, is suddenly attacked by a giant octopus. Suddenly, just tentacles come out and are pulling him down. This is a quick combat. You guys, I'm gonna let you guys all go, and then if you can't kill the octopus, it's gonna eat Norvis, which means you've got a half-built mansion on your hands. Now, will Norvis die from it? I don't know, but he might escape in another place. So,
well, man, he's already dead.
Yeah, he's dead anyway. Yeah, he won't die, but he'll. Yeah. All right.
Well, I'm gonna shoot with my carbine.
Okay. And we can say that your carbine does not have anything growing in it this time. How'd we do? Oh my god, he failed. He failed. Look at his face.
I did. I rolled 92.
Wow.
Yeah. My second shot though is 50 something.
That is
54.
true. You do get you get 2 shots around. Excellent. Okay. So that's a success. So you can click that. And 50 something. Roll the damage for me.
9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. All right, Mr. James, are you gonna wrestle to the water this thing?
Could I use my piloting boats to
run it over? Yeah, do it. Pilot a boat over it.
try to
And
get it
because
free?
this is combat, Josie could do the same. Because this isn't a skill challenge. You're allowed to do the same thing. Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
I'm gonna do that too.
Okay, ram it. You guys are crushing it with 2 boats.
That's 8.
An 8? What? That's an extreme for you?
It's an extreme.
What
What
an
is the vital? Does it matter?
Vital would be a 20th. So what is your score in boats?
74.
Oh, this is opposed. You cannot use.
Okay.
Yeah, good point. Oh, actually, speaking of which, Sydney. I rolled a 99 on its dodge when you shot it. So yes, you have 9 points. I forgot to do that earlier. Now I'm rolling its dodge against you guys riding of both. But you got an extreme, so that's good. How do you do, Josie?
39, so regular success.
Regular success.
Yes.
I just rolled a 99 again. This poor octopus.
Wow.
It's not. Yeah, it's big.
It's a big thing. It's hard for it to do. So I guess why don't you both roll? That was 9. Why don't you both roll 3d6s as you crash your boats together? Yeah.
Very impressive.
Not bad for a maiden voyage.
Yeah. You're probably wrecking one of the boats, but it's it was only half completed. Josie?
Am I adding them together?
Add them together. Yes. So sorry.
12. 12. Yeah.
Captain
10.
James? 10? Mr. McDonough, I don't know if you had a plan to help with this, but you're not needed.
That's why I was going to take a risky maneuver.
What were you gonna do?
I was going to borrow the elephant gun. Take a shot with it.
So good news, he didn't have to fire the elephant
I have
gun.
some training.
And as it happens, yes, you guys do get rid of the octopus. Norvis pulls him out, and I will also say, like, you know, your sailors building the patrol boats there, they saw those moves, and so they're like, once us Mystic Knights are on the boats, we know how to ram them and everything. So very good job. That will give you full points for it. And Norvis like, oh, well, thank you. That would have been mighty inconvenient. That thing could have dragged me to all sorts of other shores. Could have taken me a while to get back. Would have been behind, so I appreciate your assistance. Oh, I'm meant to help you with your arcane boat here, aren't I?
Yeah, I thought that's why you were down here.
I am. Sorry, I'm a little... Oh, I see what happened. One moment, please. Can I... He takes one of Josie's tools. If anyone wants to look, if you sort of see... like, there's like some brain coming out of his ear, and he's like, I see what... And he kind of takes the handle and just like... Oh, that's better. Sorry, I wasn't in my right mind. It had drifted a bit to the left, if you know what I mean.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah. Congratulations. The patrol boats are in great shape. You guys are really going to have a very high, score for your, defenses in this village, by the way. So, speaking of that arcane boat... Actually, no. I want to do that last. Instead, we shall do...
Let's go explore this valley.
Exploring the valley.
Yeah.
So, the village council will head out. The four of you are going, along with Mary Mean to Me.
God.
And a few other kind of mystic...
I still say I should have trained somebody else.
Agreed. Are there any other options? Do we have any good prospects?
Lots of other good prospects, but they recommended Mary Mean to Me, and this is a yes-and situation, so she's who you got now.
Seems like it's a job you stay until you die.
I really wanted to go with
Girls can help with that. I'm sure.
Bert.
Who?
I wanted Bert.
Bert? Did we have a Bert, or are you just making up a new name?
It's making up a new.
Bert. If you ask,
He gave
Bert,
them all names.
That's the bottom half of Hubert.
If you, you could just carry his leg. Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, very good.
Bert excelled in training, but he'll be second in command.
The worst part about Bert is he always laughs.
All right. Would you please roll?
Try to tell him about Santa Claus. He didn't quite get it.
A D8 as you venture forth.
Did you...
Josie, you want to roll it?
Do it.
A D8?
Josie, roll a D8 for us.
Sure. 5.
5. Ooh.
Ooh.
Excellent.
That's
Excellent
a
roll.
Very fun one. All right.
Means it's not fun.
Well, for someone,
You
it is.
venture deeper into the woods than you've ever gone before. And eventually, all of you, especially your mystic knights who are now attuned to magical disturbances, as well as Mr. McDonough, you all feel that you are approaching somewhere strange, and eventually you step into a small copse of trees in an otherwise sort of like empty grassland. There's this one copse of trees in the middle of it. You're drawn to it, or at least even Mr. Merles, you might just be like, something's amiss there. Josie and James, you're like, what the fuck, who cares? But anyway, you guys approach it. As you enter, I'd like Mr. Merles. I think you have the highest spot hidden. No, you have the highest listen. Who's got the highest spot hidden amongst you?
Mine's a 60.
I have a 72.
75.
Ooh, let's have Josie. Let's have Josie as Miss Shea as she sort of looks in.
That would be a 12.
12.
Extreme.
Extreme.
Excellent.
Excellent. You notice a glint of light in the midst of this copse of trees, and as you sort of like guide the others towards it, you find that there is a tree in the center of these trees that seems to have no trunk. Instead of a trunk, there is a spear of solid gold. The spear has been, butt end jabbed into the ground, and now these golden roots seem to have grown out of it, plunging into the ground. The top of the spear is razor sharp, but emerging from it are leaves, and the leaves grow and grow and grow. Other trees around it, granting it more shade and greenery, but there's something very strange about this golden spear in the center. You may do a skill challenge to investigate it.
I'll start. I'll go with a spot hidden to see what else I can see about this.
All right.
Strange
Go ahead. Yeah, in inspecting it even closer. Yeah.
tree spear. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How tall is the spear?
6 feet, maybe
Oh,
7 feet.
all right.
It's like it might be a longer spear, maybe 7 or even 8 feet. Sometimes the
All
spears
right.
are almost, like the longer range, like a hoplite would have. Yes,
Sure.
Josie.
A 5.
A 5.
Ooh.
Josie,
Very nice.
if you would like to, you've already also go ahead and click spot hidden because you succeeded last time.
Thank you.
Because you've already succeeded, if you would like to spend 2 of your luck, you will be at a 3, which is a
Yes.
vital success.
I would.
Wonderful. The spear is covered in a bizarre pattern and strange runes. You have never seen craftsmanship of this kind, even though you are not a smith or a goldsmith or a blacksmith. This does not appear to resemble, though it is a weapon, like it's recognizably a spear. The craftsmanship resembles nothing you've ever seen. So, you guys have begun to suspect there are things here not of human or earthly origin. This seems to be one. Who else has a move they'd like to do while inspecting this place?
With that
Mr.
sort of
McDonald?
revelation,
Yeah.
it feels like I should make an occult roll to see if I recognize these runes.
Straight occult.
Yeah, I think straight occult.
Straight no chaser. Let's do it.
Or do you have a? Well, never mind. Yeah.
But no,
I
go
was
ahead.
wondering if you can read it because you have good language, right?
Just for my
He's
own.
good at
language.
English.
No, understand. Never mind. My mistake.
Yeah. 54.
Whoa,
That is
just
a success.
You with a normal success, you can tell that these must be runes of power. You suspect this is not merely a design, but they are unknown to you. They do not really resemble any alphabets or sort of symbols, ciphers you've ever seen. So this is definitely magical in nature, but you know not what. Mr. Merles, Mr. Captain James, who's next?
Well, I'd like to use a natural world if I could, just to say
Sure.
if it's interacting with the surrounding fauna, or if it would have an effect if we'd like cut it down or something.
I love that. Yeah. Go ahead and do a natural world, and I would say that based on you having heard these things from them, I think they were kind of in this mode where your mind is open to certain possibilities.
Sure. Well, that's a success.
Okay.
I'd like to use 1 luck, please, to take it down to a 34, though, and a hard success.
Hard success. So far, we've had vital and normal and hard. Dang. It's like a Saturday night at my house. So anyway, yes, Mr. Merles. As you begin to analyze this, and you're sort of really trying to use your noggin, you strongly believe that these trees are only here because this spear is here. The trees have absolutely grown around the spear. Why that would be, you do not know. Why the spear has kind of partially transformed into a tree. But the trees that surrounded. It's you know, it's like some seeds fell somewhere, so there's a few little plants growing for it. It's like something, but the spear brought it. However, the spear itself does not seem natural. The other trees do not seem gold in nature. So you probably don't think with a hard success that the spear is a thing of nature. The spear is not like an item that grants nature to the world.
Right.
But in this case, it seems to be channeling it for some reason. Mr. Captain James? Yeah, go ahead.
Would it be a reasonable deduction to say that the power of the spear has influenced the growth immediately around it?
Certainly.
But the growth is not reliant upon it. It's merely a byproduct.
If you took the spear away, which you're not sure you could do because it is rooted in the ground, but maybe you could. But if you got rid of the spear, the plants would remain.
Right. All right. Perfect.
Yeah.
On that note.
Uh-oh. Here he goes.
Yeah.
Sword in the stone.
Can I rip the spear out?
Yeah.
Yes, it is it's just a straight up strength for my man.
Not a fight brawl?
You've already clicked it, so what's the difference? Yeah.
Oh. Cool. Which color am I going? I'll go with.
Come on, you can get a 4. You can roll a 4 on this.
I rolled a 40.
A 40 is a very hard success.
I can use 36 points of luck.
26, right? Oh, 36 to get to it. Yeah, you can use 36 to get to a vital if you want to.
Let's do it. Let's party.
All right.
I got more luck than I've ever had in my life here.
Well, then with that,
Get you a golden spear.
Yeah, that gets you down to 39. With
I
that,
have to do them. Yeah.
With that, Mr. James kind of grabs the spear and because McDonough, based on what Merles and McDonough said, everyone's like, this doesn't seem like it's going to be a thing. You haul the spear out of the ground. The guy is like, his face is turning red because you really are like uprooting a tree by yourself. But you pull it out, and what you realize you're actually doing is you're not only pulling it out of the ground, you're actually pulling the spear free from the golden roots it itself created. You pull it up, and like the gold roots remain in place, but you have pulled the sort of golden shaft of the spear up, and then it's much easier. We'll give it to you with a roll already done. You then yank down, and that rips the branches out, and now the spear itself is clean. The golden roots are still in the ground. Those leaves, some are caught up in other leaves, and they just sort of, some of those branches stay there, others waft down to the ground. But Captain John William James, you are now holding a golden spear.
Does it do anything to me?
Not immediately apparent.
All right.
It's like perhaps something the captain of a magical ship should hold onto.
Mm-hmm.
Feels right.
Mm-hmm. We'll get you. I'll get you some stats for it, because I'd say that's a brawling weapon still. You know. You won't have it's not a specific spear, but it's like a harpoon. You've fought with a bayonet. Yeah. You can use fighting brawl.
Well, the other thing I was thinking is like, given that created this area, if we were to like plant it into our village, would it also do something for our
a very interesting question, and maybe one that some analysis could resolve. With that, my friends.
Good job, Kevin. That was real nice.
This one, I'm sorry, this is bad. The doing the Siege of the Valley, you do 2 complications. So, would you please roll, somebody else roll another D8.
I'll do this one.
Okay.
So we can just go home now.
I think so.
Roll.
That was a bit winded.
3.
We traveled pretty far.
Understood. All right, that means we go up to 7. Okay, great. So, as you continue oh no, I'm gonna do the other one actually. It's fine. I'm gonna do it because you already did the thing. All right, you continue. This is also like, these are like multiple, like you go out different times. This is like over the course. Later in the summer, when you go back out, you notice there is a cavern that you've never seen before. It has artwork scrawled on the walls. The artwork depicts a green, sharp-mouthed monster with like crazy teeth. And there's a figure fighting it holding a golden spear.
Hey, look at you.
Yeah. Hopefully you don't find that that green guy anywhere.
Yeah, right.
Go ahead and I'm not going to do a full skill challenge, but everyone make an intellect roll. Here's what we'll do. Intellect rolls for all.
It's a 9. I believe that's a vital, isn't it?
Probably extreme. Vital has to be a 20th.
79.
Is that a failure?
Yeah.
You're like no, that's not gold, it's yellow. That's not this spirit. Yeah. Okay.
Wait, you say 1/20th?
Oh, 20th. So in other words, if your score is 80, you need a 4. And if your score is
Oh,
if your score is above
understood.
60, you need a 3. Yeah, yeah. But it's an
Almost.
extreme. Josie?
Can I push it?
You are welcome to. You don't have to since someone's already succeeded.
Okay, yeah, it's
But,
a 93. I
yeah.
failed.
You're just you can't make heads or tail. Mr. McDonough?
A 6, so
6.
extreme.
Extreme. Very good. And since it's intellect, if you want to use luck to make a vital, live your life. But I would say McDonough and Merles. The green figure. Something about the depiction of it as you look closer. Something about the strange angularity of the limbs. It's not what she looked like when you met her, but it seems it reminds you of Krepuska.
Does it kind of looks like that mushroom lady, no?
Does, yes, our Faye that we ran into.
Nah, she was a shadow. She wasn't green.
Yeah, not the color so much, but
Oh,
like
look in the eyes. You can see it in the eyes.
right,
She had
and
eyes?
like the way the limbs are held up, you know.
It's not a direct
Yeah.
representation, but there's an essence of it.
There's a thing with art where it's like, you know, kind of embodies a spirit or something.
Yeah, this is why I've never been much of an art. Never seemed to get it.
No one ever thinks I am either, but you know, I have a secret love of you know, impressionist painters.
Huh. Oh,
Are
really?
those the ones that draw the portraits?
Yeah, with
Yeah.
the big heads. Yeah, that's right.
No, those are the ones that leave an impression on you.
Oh, yeah.
Say she
Makes a lot-
knows.
See?
I thought it was the ones who can do different voices. But in either case, Captain, it seems like you should hold on to that spear. Keep it close, because
Yes.
should we come across something like this, or Krepuska in this form, would appear that this spear is an important tool in that conflict.
All right.
Considering she already made the first move with infecting our weapons,
Yeah.
good to have a natural counter to that.
So
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
as you guys return, we will begin the arcane boat, but we actually can link it with some things that have just happened. So we'll now get around to building this arcane boat. Your friend, are you going to show that spear to Mr. Norvis? Okay, Captain James does not want to show him the spear, so he hides it. But
Wait, are you not
Whether or
carrying it
not-
around with you everywhere?
Oh, that's probably true.
all right.
I probably will be carrying it.
Understood. So as Norvis is kind of coming down, to
Hiding
help,
it.
We're at a critical moment here where we're doing this. But Norvis, if you come down, when Norvis sees the spear, he will sort of pause and say, "Oh my, you got that on your venturing out into the wilds, did you?
Yes.
Where'd you find that there, Captain?
In the wilds?
I mean, what was its condition? Was it just sitting there for the taking? Was it buried in a? Was it
Well-
being clasped by some sort of skeleton amongst a treasure hoard? Where was it?
It's just more or less just hanging out. Ours for the taking.
I believe that possession is the whole of the law. So, I understand. It's a powerful thing. You could make quite a vessel with something like that.
Could
Well,
make
you
a
can turn
vessel.
this. You can turn that into a ship.
That there? Do you know what kind of spear that is?
Gold.
Yeah, go on.
One of destiny.
Oh, no,
It's gold, right?
That's a different thing entirely. It is gold, yeah, but what it can do. That's from That's a useful thing to have. I'll tell you that, sir.
That's why I will be holding on to it.
You don't want to use it for your boat, because if you made that the mast of a ship, your ship would be imbued with whatever it was imbued with.
But what if we need this on the land?
Well, that's true. You might want to utilize it for something else. I'd be very, very careful if I were you. Here's a bit of free advice from your old friend Norvis, Captain James. I've been dead a long time, so I've seen a great many things. I'd be very, very cautious what kind of blood you spill with such a thing. It can have a rather transformative effect.
Like what?
Where'd you find it?
In the wilds.
If that's the case, someone's going to come looking for it.
It was growing like a tree at roots. Does it still have the roots?
No, he pulled the roots off. It was growing like a tree.
Oh yeah,
Wait.
so it's in.
It was just in the ground. Like
Yeah.
you would put any kind of weapon, you know.
Were there trees around it? Beautiful trees. Where there weren't other trees, was it all alone?
I mean, they were all right, but yeah, there are trees.
There's trees everywhere.
When last that was used, it must have been used to spear some sort of plant thing. Some sort of walking vegetation.
Well, that would line up with the artwork we saw in a cavern.
Oh, well. Point being, once it had drawn that blood in sap, if it were planted in the ground, that's what would infuse it and surround it and emanate from it. You see, cities have been built with that, provided you can, or spears of that nature, larger ones typically, but you know, if you spear the blood of a god, you can create yourself a divine paradise. You spear the blood of a monster, you can create a place of a lot of fun.
What would happen if I speared you?
Honest answer, one, I probably couldn't recover from it very fast. Not necessarily forever, but if you then sort of tried to utilize it, you would have a necromancer's power. Undead things, spirits, and I'd urge you not to do that, but also I wouldn't mind such a place, especially if it came from me own not blood. It's a way of taking that. Let me put it plain to you. That's the kind of spear that allows you to take power, take energy, take blood from one place and put it somewhere else. It's a vessel. It's a conduit. You could make quite a boat out of that, provided you use the right blood.
Whose blood would that be?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
But to me, sounds like we need to go hunting some sea monsters.
We have one. We have one caged in a cove, don't we?
Do you? Well, now that's very interesting. But I'm not going to tell. He kind of pats Captain James on the chest. I'm not going to tell the good captain what to do with his prize. It is quite impressive that you wrenched that free from its last resting place, so it's the gentleman's to do with as he chooses. Just again, be very careful what kind of blood you get on it. In any case, are we ready to sort of work on this arcane boat? Great. So, Captain James, The question to you is, do you want to imbue your arcane boat with this weapon? And if so, with what? Or would you like to hold it for the autumn?
Save it for the ship. Save it for the big thing.
Well, you would just build the boat up into a ship if you do that. I mean, you'll just it's a expander.
What do you guys think?
Well, I think you do whatever makes you feel happy. You pulled that thing free.
Also,
I don't think any of us could handle it.
Also, it's your ship. If you want to imbue it with some sort of additional power, then we need to go hunting. Unless you are okay with it being more of a plant nature.
But what about that painting? You guys said we would need it.
Well, I wonder if that's a historical painting now.
It seems like that spear will work against almost anything with some power to it. So it just seems like if you want to use it for the boat, that's fine. If you want to save it and use it against some creature or whatever, that's fine. But I'm not really worried. We've got our knights hanging around. I've got my guns. You're already a beast in a fight. Now we've got our boats. I mean,
We have a lot of defensive power. Yeah.
Right.
yeah, whatever speaks to you, mate. If you're not interested in doing that, then don't. But I mean, if that's something that intrigues you, we all support it.
Or if you just want to wait until you find something that you want to stab with it. And then we could add it to the boat.
Always not a bad thing, but the fact that didn't occur to me until you said that, but huge implications to the idea that, yes, you guys do have a relatively captive sea monster. So this could just be a Captain James swims down and tries to stab the sea monster with the thing, and then get to the arcane boat in order to create a sea monster boat, in which case, well, that would be cool.
That's not
Or
cool. We'd have a nautiloid.
Or you can
Nautiloid nautilus.
Exactly. So, or you can just simply kick this to later. But I think it is Captain James's choice because it is his thing.
Yes.
To you, sir.
Well, if we can make a super boat, let's do it.
They call them in Miami Vice go boats. Just go fast boats.
Go fast boats. So do you want to try to get the sea monster? Is there something else you'd like? Because like Norvis is also like, you could also use it to draw. I mean, it doesn't have to be blood specific. You could sort of stab other things. But if you're going,
What happened?
If you got
What happened if we
Aye.
used it on the house?
Use it on the house.
The manor.
Oh. You mean used it in the house to be part of the house, or you mean drew some energy from the house?
Former.
The former. So I don't
To
think
build-
Captain James has given me the spear.
I'm just sort of curious, but yeah.
Well, it would.
Or I guess
I could certainly craft something from that house, something from that spear in the house. I could make a very strong room. If you're asking about the latter, if you wanted to sort of stab that, I will say, I'm a guest here. You're allowing me to build this structure where I am. I would allow you to attempt to draw some of the power from that and imbue it in a boat. I will tell you that would be an incredibly difficult thing to do, but what a boat that would be if you'd done it. If you literally craft a ship of love and dread, oh my, the places you'll go.
Oh, the ship in Love and Dread sounds really cool.
Captain,
It's a really good ship name.
Captain, it's all up to you, mate. If you'd like to, I would allow you to attempt to pierce the very heart and very skull of that house. But it's dangerous and it's difficult. Or you can go after your sea monster and have a cool boat that's got flippers and tentacles and whatnot. No bad ideas in brainstorming.
Arcane Nautiloid sounds pretty good too.
Right, I will say, I've never encountered a vessel that would be as strong as the one you could make were you to do that.
Do which one?
If you stabbed me house.
Tough because I feel like Captain James would not do that. But Kevin, Evan wants to stab that house.
It's a tricky thing because it's Captain James. You know, if he wants to make the strongest thing, I guess. Tell you what, do you have psychology? You probably don't. Yeah, so there's no way for you to know if this guy's telling the truth.
The cool thing about stabbing the house is that gets it out of his hands and puts it in yours.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll still keep building the house. And the house, by the way, has had like so much more work. It's so much further along. It's crazy. But what do you think, Kevin? Sea monster or house?
There's a solarium on the house now.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Don't worry about it. It's in process. It's gonna be pretty. Captain James.
Oh.
Choose wisely.
We could add the chat shoes.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine chat will say. Actually, no, chat might be like Sea Monster Boat School, but yeah, chat. Anyone in chat, go ahead and feel free to.
Sophia's already abdicated that responsibility.
She's abdicated.
House of Monster chat. House of Monster chat.
The abdicator.
He's building a boat. Does he build it with the house or does he build it with the monster?
The boat is getting built. It's whether or not we're infusing it with sea monster power or the power of the house.
The boat of love and dread.
Yeah.
The ship.
Boat of love and
This
dread.
would be actually, yes. Technically, this would be the love boat of dread, and then eventually it'll be a ship of love and dread. But for now, it's a love boat of. Okay, you actually have to do that because it's the love boat of dread.
The love boat of dread.
I've been trying to think of like what is a sea spin-off since we've got the House of Love and Dread, right? Like I was like the only thing I'm like trying to figure out because if there was like a spin-off that just went to sea,
Sure.
right?
Yachts of love, yacht rocks of dread. All right, Kevin. I think chat is Sophia's refusing to choose, so I think Kevin, the choice
on you,
is
Kevin.
yours.
All right. Let's stab the house.
Stab the house.
Hey.
All right, friends. This is uniquely not going to be a skill challenge. This is up to the captain alone. Norvis brings you into the house, and he'll say, "Right, Captain. McDonough suggests the house, which... Yes, sir?
Can we give him our luck if we cannot help otherwise?
Anyone may give him luck right now.
I'll give him luck.
How much luck? You can all give him any amount of luck. I would allow that. But... I
will give him
you
23 luck.
There you go.
I will give him 13 luck.
Ooh, important number, yeah. Actually, wait. Yeah, Jed, you have to give him 26. It has to be multiple. You can only give him multiples of 13 of luck.
Understood. Done.
So you just got 39. McDonough, do you give him any luck? You don't have to.
Already got 78.
I'll give you 39 luck.
Ooh.
Okay.
39?
So he's
39.
over 100 luck here. Well, goodness gracious. All right. Well, if he has a basic... Okay, well, actually, technically, he can kind of... Well, you know what? He'll have to do more
As long
than
as he
one
doesn't
thing, so,
fumble it,
yeah.
right? That's the only...
Yeah, he'll have to make more than one roll as well, but we'll get to that. All right, so...
How much luck did you just get?
I have 117 now.
Yeah.
78 luck you got from us?
He just got
Yeah.
78 at one go.
Okay.
Cool. All right, and he had 39 to start with, so that was a multiple 13. So it's all 13.
I have no
I
luck
think,
again.
right?
All 13.
Yeah. All right. As you walk into the house, you have 9 13s of luck. As you walk into the house, Captain James. It's not finished, but it's eerie. The sky gets dark. A sudden summer storm begins. Norvis is kind of escorting you in, and he pauses and says, "Oh, mate, that's not me. This one's not me."
What, the storm?
No. It becomes dark and gray. He says, "That door right there leads to a room at the heart of this place. Didn't realize I'd finished the roof to it, but looks like I'd done. Go in there. That will be the heart of the house itself. You'll need to find where to stab. You'll need to drive it through straight and true. I'm not entering there. This is your journey. Make sure you draw out as much power as you can, mate. Let's make something amazing happen." He gives you a nod and then steps back. There's just a door ahead of you.
Let's just go bust in the door.
All right. You open the door. I actually need you. Do you have your D13 handy? You very well may not.
Yes.
You do? Can you roll a D13 for me?
This is a positive sign. A 3.
A 3? Interesting. Well, you open the door. Inside is a stone room. It looks medieval. There is a woman standing on one side of it, looking at the wall, and she pauses and turns. She's tall, long black hair, intense features. Her clothing is very old-fashioned and also strange and exotic, more revealing than seems practical, but she seems very dangerous. She sees you. "Hello, traveler."
Ma'am.
"I did not know that this place was constructed, and I did not know that anyone would dare venture here to the heart of this castle."
Castle.
Yes.
I was in my house.
A house. I see. You come with an impressive weapon, young warrior. Have you come here to kill me?
I came to find the heart of my house.
Oh, someone sometime is doing something utterly mad.
Sounds about right.
Are you a magician, warrior?
No.
No.
Up until a few months ago, I didn't even think magic was real.
You live in a world without magic.
We did.
And yet now you're here, holding that spear. What you're attempting to do is one of the most foolish things I've ever heard, and it will probably kill you. That doesn't
Wouldn't be
matter.
the first time.
Oh, you've died.
No, doing something foolish that would probably kill me.
Of course.
Clearly, I'm alive.
I could grant you power, if you'd rather. I could grant you a title. I could grant you a wife. A castle of your own. You could be a lord. One of my feudal lords. If you'd like to come with me and give up this foolishness.
Does that mean you're the heart of this house?
Hardly, no. I am a mere storyteller. I'm a mere woman who... Perhaps I love the sound of my own voice. I tell stories of a land, of magic, of love, of fear, of dread, of all sorts of things far from here. And I could take you there, give you a grand story. You're daring, and it would be such a waste to see you die here.
Yeah, you can't abandon my colleagues.
You're so noble. Well, when you get out, you can tell them that you have spoken with the Queen.
Do you know a Norvis?
Northus? Not that I know by that name, no. Perhaps.
Or House and Love and Dread?
Yes, that is where I am. That's what this castle is. So
This castle's inside my house.
It is your house. You own a house.
Well, that Norvis character built it for us.
Built it for you. I'd love to meet this Norvis, but I suspect you and I will not cross paths again, not for a while. Even if you do survive, which is, as I said, unlikely. The heart of the house is here. She just gestures to the middle of the room. To perceive it is almost impossible. Especially for one such as you, who only knew of magic a few weeks ago.
It was a few months.
Oh, forgive me.
It's been a season.
A season. Well, know that you have the favor of Queen Gathara. She reaches onto her dress and pulls off like a little buckle bangle thing and comes over and clips it onto your shirt.
Well,
I wish to see what happens, and yet I fear being too close. If you fail, and even more if you succeed.
so then if I succeed in making my boat of Love and Dread, I can come visit you again.
You're going to draw the power from this using that spear. Oh. If you craft a vessel like this, that little bangle I've put on you, you could, I'm sure you could just hold it on the ship. You could come and find me with that, oh yes.
Well, then I look forward to seeing you again.
Such bravado for the living. Oh, and now I must see what happens to you. She sort of steps back. Be very careful if you do not drive the spear into the heart with perfect placement and perfect strength. You may unravel everything.
Well, I'll give it my all.
I'm sure you will. Captain.
Damn.
She sort of scoots back. All right, go ahead. The first thing I need you to do, my friend, is find it. In order to find it, you will need... you're not the best at either spot hidden or...
Navigate.
You know what? You may navigate. You are a sailor at heart. Go ahead and navigate, John William James. Find the heart of the room. You may not see it, but you'll feel it. You'll guide yourself to it. I like the idea that he's like pulling out like a sextant and a compass and being like, okay. Yeah.
43.
43. A success.
We'll use some luck.
All right.
Take it to a 14. So what is it? 29?
Okay. 29 lucks. You're in at extreme. And already, my man is under 100 luck. You're going to have to make 3 rolls here, by the way. And the last one's going to be tough. The next one is probably your best bet here, sir. You may do a fighting brawl.
Okay.
Drive it home.
I push it if I, even if I succeed?
You may push even if you succeed, but you
Right,
have
let's
to,
do that.
You have to use the second roll.
But can I still apply luck to the second roll? If it passes?
Also, if it's a success, you can.
Okay.
What'd you roll?
What'd I roll the first time?
Yeah, first time.
70.
Sure, I get it. Okay, go
Yeah.
for it.
58.
58. Not
So
bad.
we'll take 16. To
You're
put
gonna
it to the
spend 16
42.
to go to a hard? You think a hard's gonna cut it here?
Okay.
It's a question. You can leave it at a hard.
I have 2 left now, or 1 left?
You have 1 after this.
Don't forget,
All right, well-
that one was rough. The last one was rough.
It's a harder one for you.
We'll spend the 41.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
He's
Oh
got-
boy.
He's got 47 left. He's fine.
Yeah. Philip would never lead me astray.
So we've had 2
Ever.
extremes.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. It'll be
Well, the
fine.
good news for you, Captain James, is you look carefully, you believe you understand where the heart of the room is, the heart of the very house. And then you thrust forward with your spear. You have had an extreme success at aiming and an extreme success at driving the point home. I'm now
Oh,
going to
no.
roll on behalf of the house. It has to get an extreme success because it is fighting back against you. It must get an extreme success to beat you. It rolls a 77, which is, for it, a hard success, but not an extreme. So with that, you drive home your point, and you hear, and I'm sorry that I'm doing this, but this is just the vibe of it. A spear is a very, very potent weapon, very potent symbol to use in a house of love and dread. It's both a bringer of death and also a very phallic symbol. This is a place where those things merge in very strange ways. You hear the house shudder in delight and scream in terror in 2 utterly distinct voices, utterly distinct personas. There is a part of the house that views your incursion as the embrace of a lover and another as the attack of an invader. You must now succeed. So the good news is you've driven it home, but you must now succeed on a sanity roll as your mind faces utter love and dread. Can
All
you
right.
hold the spear and do it. Make your sanity roll. He has a 50 in sanity, everybody.
I'm a sane person here.
Sane boy.
Oh, that seems fine.
Gotta push it.
What'd you roll?
93.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh, but is it better to use? Because I can't use luck if I push it.
He failed.
If you
If you
fail,
fail.
you can't. Yeah. If you get under 50 and you push, you can then use luck.
Don't put our luck away. Please, use it.
No.
Please use it.
You need to push. You're at 9. What are you at? 90, 92?
93.
93. So you have 47 luck. That
So I
only
could
gets
use-
you to a normal success. You gotta push, man.
Oh, okay. Let's do it.
I'm just telling you. You gotta. Yeah.
we believe.
Okay.
What'd we roll?
We're at 52. 52.
52. Okay. So you failed.
Mm,
All right. Wait, it keeps cut. There's people in chat are saying that it keeps cutting to the title screen.
I don't see that.
Oh, how very strange.
Well,
All right.
is that yeah?
So
I
here,
didn't see that either.
here
so-
is the devil's bargain. I'm gonna make you, Kevin. If you'd like,
No.
if you use 47 luck against 52, you can draw your score down to a 5. That's an extreme success. I will allow you to do that, but I will still apply the full penalty of a failed sanity roll.
Let's do it.
All right. So, go ahead. You have 0 luck.
Sounds about right.
I'm now going to roll your sanity damage, which is, this actually could really rough you. Your sanity damage, my friend, is 3d20. 18 is the first one.
It's not
What?
good.
6 is the second one. That's a 24. And then a 2. 26. So your sanity score drops to a 24.
Oh my god.
All right, friend. You're definitely going to have
Some temporary insanity.
yeah, you're going to be having an insanity situation here for sure, because you've definitely
If only
you-
Hubert was here.
If only Hubert were here.
He would have protected me.
Roll
Merles.
bout of nervous is the thing. Bout of roll a d10. And sorry guys, I know this one's going long, but they undertook a lot of fun stuff tonight.
4.
4 violence. That's good. All right, and then in addition, please roll a d100.
At least it's not fear of captains.
Oh, now I get a 12.
12. Oh, that's a... you know what? Roll that again, because I find the one that was...
12, man.
Actually... Oh, no, I can give you a mania instead. The mania is fine. I found the one listed for phobia a little troublesome. Mania. This is actually perfect. Irrational cheerfulness. Amenomania is what it's called. I'll put it
You
in
are
the
Wow.
chat.
Hubert.
That's
what
gonna
you
go
got,
over well.
sir.
The new Hubert. That was good, Pierce.
There you go. Yep. Wow.
Wow.
But, so you have gone, so basically, you come out, oh shoot, this could ruin, oh my god, this could be such a disaster. John William James is, you guys are watching outside, the rains are howling, Norvis is standing there like nervous. Suddenly, John William James is blasted out of the door, holding the spear, which currently contains the House of Love and Dread. And the good news for you is that he is both irrationally cheerful and murderously violent, and he's holding a weapon. So, John William James, who are you going to attack with the spear?
Oh, no.
I mean,
Rather than putting it into the boat, as is the plan, who do you attack with the spear?
I feel like Norvis.
Understood. All right. Norvis is like, he's done it. Oh god, no, he's gone. So, okay, go ahead. Make your attack at Norvis.
A 4.
A 4?
Now I roll the good
That
stuff.
is a vital success.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
All right, unless I think I have to roll a 3 because he's not even that. He's got like a 60 or something. Okay, if I roll a 3, his fight back will take it from you. Otherwise,
Oh, geez.
I don't roll a 3. I roll a 63. So you run at Norvis with murderous intent, and you plunge this spear into him.
Oh my god.
For the queen.
For the queen.
He's American.
I have
the
to
other
find
queen.
her again.
All right. Well, you stab Norvis with a vital. I mean, you're even like picking him up on it, you know, like that, right? Okay. With a vital thing of that. I think just in like your crazy bloodlust, I'm just gonna say that it happens this way as you guys watch in like horror. He's plunging through, so now there's multiple kinds of blood on the thing. he pounds the spear into the ground.
No, my boat.
And Norvis screams, and you all watch as this like necromantic energy is infusing with all of these waves of power as he's just like holding, he's like shaking it, like trying to like get him to fall further down the spear as it's like, it's like
I got him.
He's like it's like he's like facing down like, oh, you fall, yeah. The house behind begins to scream, and because Norvis was its sort of point, the house begins to remember in The Simpsons when the house, like the Bad Dream House, folds itself up. The house starts doing that, but pulling itself into where John William James and Norvis are. Also, where all of you are. I need everyone to make a dodge roll. But John William James, you can elect to not and instead just keep on stabbing. You're in a mode of violence, but that doesn't mean you would never dodge. So I'm going to leave that up to your personality. The rest of you must dodge.
Is it possible to affect him in any way?
If you want to, you can you mean like drag him away?
Could I just try and knock him out with the butt of my gun?
Sure. That's a fighting brawl roll, but yeah, you can try. Okay.
Also, I rolled a 99 on my dodge, which I believe is a critical failure.
What is your dodge score?
42.
Oh yes, you do not get the chance to push him in. You also
had a feeling.
are, Josie, Shea?
Hard success.
Hard success. Josie, you're just like backing the hell up, and you're seeing as like stuff's flailing around. Mr. McDonough?
I pushed and I failed.
Understood. So Mr. McDonough and Mr. Merles are both like bonked in the head by flying debris. We'll keep this simple, gentlemen. You both lose 4 hit points. They're going to regenerate way faster in this game since it's, like a weekly, whatever. And it's not even half either. You'll both be fine. But you are both sort of like knocked kind of like crazy to the ground. Mr. James, Josie's back. Mr. James, what do you do? Or Captain James, what do you do?
I rolled a 28 for my dodge.
Okay.
Can I, while laughing maniacally, just start running with him on my spear towards the boat?
Towards the boat? Yes.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll go ahead and do it because you planted and you're. Oh my God! Yes, you can actually. Okay, Mr. James. And I love this. You also have no strength left, but you can do. You have no luck left, rather. You do have strength, Mr. James. Oh, click your navigate. Oh no, you had to use stuff for navigate. Just kidding. Okay, Mr. James.
Oh no, I didn't. I used it to just get better.
To get better, then yeah, click that too, Mr. James. Strength roll running for your boat.
Okay.
Strength roll. Just run. You gotta like do good here, but I know you have no luck left, so we'll see.
23.
23 is a hard success. John William James runs, and like the detritus of the house is like following behind him as he hauls this body on the spear. And oh wait, it's okay. Here's just a whatever. You can't do the luck. I'm going to roll for luck to see if we can pull off something that seems ridiculous. Because we did say this thing is on a rock overlooking the water. Yes, that's a 24. So that means I'm going to say you're close enough, like that the shipwright is below you. So you simply like pull off and you jump off the cliff, hauling him and the house down below you. And you're going to plant it into the boat that has already had some wards and some things. Josie, actually, give me Josie a carpentry roll, and your art carpentry, and Mr. McDonough, please give me another occult roll for the wards that you put into the boat. Let's see how well you had done up to this point.
Yeah. Hard success.
And to encourage you, we're gonna go find the queen.
Not encouraging to me at all.
I can't decide if this has gone as good as possible or as bad as possible.
So, regular success.
It's gone fantastic.
Regular success. So yes, the boat has been very well constructed already, and there already are wards, which means as you leap down, driving the undead Norvis, like on top of it, as he's like, no, as you're just like going hard into the thing, you plant it directly into where the central mast would go. the whole of the house kind of toppling down atop it. The rest of you, I mean, Merles and McDonough on the side, you're like, you hear like this sudden burst of energy. Shea, you can like walk over and kind of like look over. Okay, Mr. James. Give me a Constitution roll.
Okay. An 85.
Wow.
85. You are
Can I push it?
sure. Yeah, fail again would be great, but yeah, push it for sure.
Yeah. 52.
52 is a success. Okay. Not a great success. You're still going to take 8 damage, which will be a major wound as like the blast of this knocks you. Oh, but you are not knocked unconscious, so you're knocked into the water, so give me a swim roll.
All right.
Wow.
46.
46, you managed to swim to safety, so you're okay. You're hurt bad down there, don't get me wrong. And you technically, go ahead and click wounded, because you can't heal very fast, but, you know, since it's a longer scale time, you guys will be fine.
We don't need to heal anymore. We've got everything.
We've got everything we need, and in
Everything's
fact,
great.
the arcane boat itself has massively shifted its shape, size, and design. The arcane boat is now a horrific looking, but it kind of has the vibe of a Victorian manor house. And on the figurehead of it is a figure, like an undead figure screaming, who looks like Norvis, bound in place on it. This kind of like undead, kind of there looking
Look at
at it. Yeah.
It's part of the boat now.
And you're just smiling the whole time.
I wish Hubert was here. He would have loved this.
Can I just look?
Mm-hmm.
I know we all know what happened, but can I make a psychology roll to see if this was like mania or if this is just like, because you know, Captain James has not liked Norvis and has talked about stabbing him already.
Sure. Make a psychology roll, I suppose.
Guess we're all ready to go on our maiden voyage.
Regular success.
You can tell that he's currently not in his right mind, whether or not this means he's acting out his, like, greatest desires, or whether this means he just stabbed the first person he saw and he's cackling. But you do hear him, like, laughing from the water down there. So, you did just make an arcane boat, so I guess we'll consider that a successful one on that. So... That's 3 points. Okay, so 3 points.
Everything went well. I don't know what you're talking about.
Or this is a house from the future planning too. You know, honestly.
The house is now gone, by the way. The great house is gone.
Yeah,
Never liked that house
It's
anyways.
like something we have to worry about for the future planning.
All right, so we're just gonna move ahead, and we're just gonna get to the big roll this round. If you guys
My
are cool.
God.
So that is congratulations. Your
Well done. Well
Your,
done, buddy.
your
Did great.
So my friends,
Couldn't have gone better, guys.
Your defense score is
Norvis
going
is
up by
gone.
9. Because you had 2 bigger things there. The patrol boats gave you 4. The Mystic Knights gave you 5, so that's 9. Your supplies, these were both part 1s of bigger things, so they don't have as much of a thing. So you're not getting as big an upturn there. That is going to be you only get 2 for the venturing out into the wilderness.
Do we lose defense because we no longer have the great house?
The great house.
That wasn't ever factored. You got that after we rolled. You got that after Norva showed up and did that because of what we rolled for that. That's never been in your defense. Okay, so but that means
It won't be anymore either.
counting your defense from last time, you guys already have a 16 in defense, which is pretty stupid level. Kevin, roll a d20.
Okay. 12.
12. Okay, and your food is 2. So food 2, defense 9, supplies is lower. Supplies is only 5. Okay, so that brings us to a total, adding last time, food 4, supplies 8, defense 16. Okay, a 28 though. That's a pretty good modifier.
Making a compound.
All right. Now we go to the summer events. Can somebody please roll for me a D12?
Go for it.
Josie.
Yeah, I have mine handy. 10.
10. Wow. That's almost a shame because had you rolled a 1, 2, or 3, you would have gotten the second best one, which is that a T-Rex shows up and adds 3 to your defense score because you guys have a T-Rex helping you.
Wow.
So that's cool. But that's not what you rolled. Instead, you rolled...
Sorry, guys.
Well, so in spite of this, we're going to get into the active fallout and discussing it next time, obviously. But the point is, overall, some things happened, and your town is certainly capable of doing some things. There's wild things. So, what an amazing season you've had. And an exciting end of summer festival. Okay, maybe not that. But the point is, despite this...
I think it was a very nice end of summer festival.
The town is most impressed with what you've done. Given how well you've gone, the growth you've seen over these 6 short months, next season you may undertake 4 developments instead of only 3, which means for you, I suppose it means you can undertake 5.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
So, maybe we can fudge stuff, because I know you haven't started lots of other things, but, well...
Can we invest in the House of Levendrev in the boat?
Actually, yes, I suppose you can, because technically the House of Levendread is now a level 1
A houseboat of Love and Dread.
Yeah,
okay.
nice. Houseboat of Lavender. That's good.
Well,
Wow, guys.
so basically, you guys understanding that with the power of this new boat, you all can undertake even more next season, but you also, the other members of the village council, might wonder at what cost, as John William James now smiles like a traveler. Yes, John William James.
Do we have like necromancy powers now too?
We'll get into that, not necessarily. Oh, you want to
Can
bring Hubert back?
Yes.
Sure, okay.
Oh, no.
So basically, if you bring Hubert back to life, kind of it's just
Not
like
as one piece though, just 2 halves.
So
he
Bert
sort
and Huey.
Huey
pulls himself
Bert.
back up, and Mary Mean to me goes, "Oh, I really thought I was done. Look, the worst part is after decomposing, he doesn't look that much worse." As Hubert sort of pulls himself back up, his skin is gone, so he just always has this grim skeletal rictus of a smile. And as he smiles at you, looking at the boat, that is where we will end tonight's session. So again, this is a little bit different than this cozy one that's written here. It's a little different vibe.
Slightly less cozy, just a little.
A little bit. Just a little bit.
That kind of, in some ways, is the best way it could have gone, because it all went crazy, and yet you did accomplish a cool thing, it fell apart in the sanity, which meant he could misuse the thing and just, oh man. House is gone, Norvis is gone, but not gone. They've just been transformed, drawn into your ship of the arcane. Ooh boy.
I'm the captain now.
Yeah. Oh my god, you're gonna sail to Queen
You are
Cathara.
always the captain.
Hey, do any House of Love and Dread viewers remember Queen Cathara Vacor?
I do, because I was a House of Love and Dread viewer.
Yeah, she was the storyteller who took over for the matchmaker. So Kevin could have rolled the bad butler, which would have been interesting. Anyway, he was a fun guy. So with that is where we'll wrap up tonight's part 2 of this. Next week, I'm just going to go ahead and say that even though one is supposed to burn Autumn Festival for the autumn, I'm going to be burning something much scarier, because clearly that's where I'll be doing House of the Witch or whatever one of those are.
Why? Everything's good.
Yeah, but that's why I'm doing House of the Witch, because it got really good. Well, thank you all. That was super fun. Definitely pick up the Homestead candles and book from Cantrip Candles. if you're into such things. We will be back next week with the last part of this. Gonna be wild. Thank you all so much for playing. I know it's late, so I'm gonna wrap us out quick here. Anybody, any other points? Am I forgetting anything? Oh, go to our Discord and stuff, and I mean, you know that. I'll just say social. Yeah, there we go. All that fun stuff. Yeah. Anything else? Discord, Wiki, YouTube.
Great work, everyone.
Great work. Well, that couldn't have gone better. All right.
Tops, everyone. Absolute
right.
tops.
Well then, until next time. This is where we all like wave weirdly. Oh no, we wave like Hubert.